What's up, Trekkies? Hi. So I was gonna put together a lot of the console stuff, but apparently there isn't too terribly much that's like to put together as part of information to, I mean, there's the announcement trailer, and that they stated that things kind of were generally put together for a console controller. That's why everything comes in 4s, so that's fun. So I basically have opened up like the console UI, but first we have the R&D pack promotion, which starts Thursday. Sweet, I'm actually beforehand. What this is you just buy an R&D pack and it will open up, the promotion R&D pack will open up and give you an R&D pack plus 10 lobi or a chance at one of these ships. That's how these things work. So like when it was the R&D pack, you got an R&D pack or 10 lobi or the Anorex. That's how it works. In case people are wondering. So you have to make sure that you get, that if you're looking on the exchange for one of these, that you're, because I'm not sure if because like I said, an R&D pack will be, like, it'll consider itself a promotion versus a regular R&D pack. And a lot of people are going to be selling the R&D packs for a lot of EC, hoping to dupe people. I saw it last time. But it's a special requisition pack, 23rd century tier 6 ship. So it's basically taking the original Enterprise, the D7 battlecruiser, and the Warbird, Romulan Warbird with the little birdie on the bottom. Taking those models and making them tier 6. They all have the same starship trait, and they all have the same console. So, and they're obviously faction specific. I would take a wild guess that since the Talis Temporal Warbird it says Romulans only, I think whether or not you're Federation or Klingon aligned, you're still gonna be getting a Warbird, so. Sorry, because that would seem like you could double dip, and that sucks, because that kinda, yeah, the Temporal Light Cruiser has access to the Constitution refit, Excalibur, and Vesper costumes for free, and it can use the Exeter's costume if that starship is owned. The D7 Temporal Battlecruiser can do the Katinga, thank you Klingon, I don't know how to pronounce it, and its refits. And the Talis can access to the Tavaro costume for free, and can use the Malem's costume if that starship is owned. So that's what's going on with that. The research pack, the research development pack for 300 Zen is 15 common, uncommon, rare, or very rare R&D materials, 15 uncommon, rare, very rare R&D materials, so no chance of commons in that little bunch, 6 rare or very rare, and then 4 very rare, 2 or 3 Mark II or better R&D components, which is all the weird little crap that it takes to build stuff, 3 Mark VI or better, and 2 Mark X or better, which used to be the ones that take dilithium to make, but they don't anymore. 3 random R&D catalysts, and 4 random upgrade accelerators, which is good. Catalysts are great. Catalysts are good because that way you can ensure that you're going to get a crit on your item, but then the upgrade accelerators are bonus because those work well with events, because then you not only are you doubling your technology, you're also getting like double from the event, and if you happen to use the right upgrade thing, like the special ones from the Omega particle, then oh hell. The R&D pack bundle, which is 1,000 Zen, you get 4 packs. You'll receive 4 separate packs when making one purchase, not one pack that unpacks 4. That's that. But it's 1,000 Zen versus the 1,200 it would cost to buy 4, so win, I guess. In terms of other things that are happening, in terms of like space games on console, I have recorded 11 15-minute videos of me playing No Man's Sky for the very first time. It is on my gaming channel. It is thoroughly a gaming channel, and there will be a link below to the channel, but I'm not necessarily sure if I'm gonna get those videos up to, I mean, they're up, but I need to make them nice. I do vocalize over them, so it's not just staring at me playing a game. I don't talk a lot during them, but at least near the during the beginning I do, because I was conscious to say it, and then I got really zoned into the game and I started forgetting to talk. But every once in a while they'll be like, oh, aren't you so cute? Or something like that. I'll comment That like when some cute little creature is like baring its teeth at me and trying to kill me, or I'm whining to myself that I'm lost in a cavern for the last hour and I don't know how to get out. And there's no like scroll of recall or beam up button or anything. I'm just stuck. So speaking of space games on the console UI looks interesting. I completely get like this picture I'm looking at. It shows, I think that's an Odyssey. We'll call it an attack. It's fighting a Kazon. Maybe it's the battlecruiser. I'm not sure. There's a link below to all of these. There's a lot of links today because we're doing the console. Fighting Kazon cruisers. Like left bumper is Viral Matrix? No. Whatever that one is. And then A is Attack Pattern Alpha, X is Science Team, Y is Engineering Team, and B is Fire at Will. Why there aren't more abilities there, I don't know, because I have way more Bridge Officer abilities than that. It could just be the common ones that I use a lot, but the problem is I use a lot of mine. I use all of them. If my bar is not half in cooldown, something's wrong. I'm flying in between objectives, that's why. I'm a caster. I use everything I got all the time, and I have set bonuses all play. This doesn't look like it'll be very effective, but consoles play differently, and I'm not gonna have my super powerful main science officer character. I'm gonna have to build up from the bottom. It looks like with the right trigger, if you press it, or right trigger, haha, right. If you press it, you will like your shields. And if you tilt it in a certain direction, you can get everything to that facing. So that could be useful. Most people don't know you can do that with the directional kit. Not WASD, the actual directional things. So like if you're unloading on something in the front and it's firing back at you, just hit up on your arrow keys and it'll shunt things to your... Tips and tricks, folks. Tips and tricks. No, like your arrow keys actually do that. I'm not sure if the game ever covers that. And then it looks like the left stick is the throttle. Maybe clicking it is full impulse, and then the directional pad is up and down for the throttle. That could be useful, but clicking it could be max throttle or full impulse, or all stop. I don't know. I only see a picture at this point. Right trigger looks to be torpedoes, right bumper looks to be weapon. This looks funny. Don't know why that says hold, but again, not a lot of this is making sense because we're just getting single screenshots, but it looks fairly easy. I mean, I've played No Man's Sky, and if you're good at console stuff, you're probably not gonna have any problem with this. And this is stuff posted July 10th, so bear in mind this is a little funky here. It says the Star Trek Online console UI, just in general. Here's the thing for a radio. Oh, yeah, it is ones that you use often because it's like, oh, those are just quick powers. Still, you only get 4 or 5 quick powers. Ew. That's gonna make things a little slower, right? If you only have like 5 quick powers. But either that or it's just as constantly, it says fire on my mark. Power auto executes whenever possible, which could be cool, I guess. Hi, hair. Hello. Yeah. See, this one has like left bumper, left trigger, X, Y, and B. So there's nothing on A. So apparently you can bind what you want to what you need, except for right bumper and right trigger. But at least that opens up like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that opens up 6 buttons. But it might also be able to, if you hold down like Y, you can then roll with the left one and say, I want to select that power. It may make combat a little bit slower, but you aren't going to be playing with the computer people, so you don't have to, you're going to be dealing with people that are on consoles at least. I'm not sure if they're going to be shared between Xbox and PlayStation, but if anything, you're only going to be playing, like, as far as I know right now, it's console and computer. They're split. I don't know if the consoles are going to be split. They may be, which is unfortunate. So, navigating console UI looks fairly decent. I mean, it's the ground that shows here, and it's got 2 weapons. It shows both your weapons. Like, here's a bigger one, that's the active one, and then the other one is, and it shows like if it's got a, like if you've got this sort of firing button, or you've got a sniper rifle, or you have a stun pistol, or whatever. So that can help, so you can like swap between them, and they may be the ground UI. Here we are. So what am I gonna discern from one of these pictures? Here we are. It doesn't say which ones, how to switch between. Oh, you use Y to switch between the buttons, at least according to this picture. And R, right trigger and right bumper, and B. So right trigger is your first one, is number 1. Right bumper is number 2. And B is your melee attack. And then you can set quick powers, just like, but with ground that's easy. Because I only really use my kit stuff. I mean, I use other things, but yeah, whatever. This person's currently fighting Borg. It looks like the health at the top is going to be, like, you're going to be able to have a health thing at the top and, like, your thing at the bottom, and they'll be bigger than trying to look up at your little health. But yeah, you can set quick powers, you can use power. Hopefully this will be a little bit faster. There's that thing again. A1, it says A, has a number 1. If you hold A, you get 1. I'm not sure what this... So he's got the 2 things there. This is... I should probably read this instead of discerning what I can from the picture. That's great. But, yeah, like X is radiation bomb grenade. They're using a tactical officer. I don't know what your stuff is. It's so terrible. But here's the other picture. Yeah, it's still like that radiation grenade. Because it's got like the radiation symbol with the grenade. So it's like, is that photon? Grenade? I don't know. And the other one shows like, I don't know, maybe Overwatch. I mean, it looks like fairly decent. I'm not sure, because like obviously they're being adapted. They're adapted to their stuff. So, but yeah. And then streamlined content is, oh, they pretty much changed around the mission journal a bit. They focused on reimagining the mission journal and the story it presents to all players. We've built new mission categories for our adventure zones and decoupled their mission progression from their related reputations so as not to prevent console players from experiencing these missions in the order they're intended to be played. Alright, and then what's the last one? Oh, is this console exclusives? As the launch of the 2 console versions Star Trek Online approaches, we'd like to mention the cool packs and exclusive gifts. So if you're on Xbox, players on Xbox One console version of SEO will receive a free Tier 1 Blockade Runner Escort Steam Runner class. I think I talked about this. And then the PlayStation 4 will get a Tier 1 Andorian Light Escort. Yay for Aaron, because he likes the Andorians, and we have a PlayStation. So that's pretty much that. It still doesn't really say when. Oh, PlayStation Plus users will also receive a free Wrath of Khan Starfleet uniform. And speaking of Khan, all players who link their ARC will receive his outfit for free. Okay, that's cool. Like I said, other than the R&D pack, there's not much actual news going on. And then, like I said, we've got the No Man's Sky thing happening. I'm going to try to get those videos up going today, see what's going on, and title them and make sure they're in the correct order and annotated and all the happy jazz. I will check with you guys next week. Have fun with your events. All right. Bye.